In this video, I'm going to show you a ton of Tesla accessories. Some I haven't shown before and some I've used for many years. I've worked closely with these companies, so I make sure that they have good customer service if something goes wrong, and also they are building quality parts, because a lot of companies sell these exact same parts, but they have no customer service on the back end, and that's a big issue for me. I have some incredible Alcantara parts I'm going to show you for your Model 3, some carbon fiber parts for the Model 3 Performance, and everything will be linked in the description, as well as the pinned comment. I can also email you this entire list of Tesla accessories, so send me an email. I'll have it right here on the screen. I will also be doing a giveaway for some Model Y accessories, so make sure you leave a comment below and I will pick one of you from the comments. I am only shipping to you if you're in the continental US. Good luck. Now this portion of the video applies to parents, so if you don't have a kid, just skip to this part of the video right here. Now if you do have kids, you're going to like this. We have two seat back protectors here. I'm going to show you the difference between both of them. Now this one is from 3D Mats, so if you're ordering floor mats, it's free shipping on this and the discount applies, so I would just add this into your cart. But it is a little bit different and you may not want this one, but here's the main difference. The main difference is you have, sorry, Moana fell. But you have these little pockets, these mesh pockets down here. So, kid poops himself, you're scrambling, bam. You pull this out into the bed and we're doing a diaper change quick. Your kid grabs their shoes and throws them out of the car and raises hell. You got another pair right here. So you get your kid out, you put the shoes on, you get the diaper, and you bring Moana as a service animal for your child. So that's kind of nice that it has this, and if you're ordering the 3D mats, this is nice. Good rubberized material and sits well and protects the seat. That's the main thing, because as your kid is sitting here, they're kicking the back of this as opposed to your seat. So I think it's a good thing to have in place. Now, we also have this one that I purchased from Bricka. It does not have the pockets here, but if you don't think you need them, that's fine. And you can also see that both of them have these cutouts here so you can easily anchor your car seat. The nice thing about this one is you have these rubber grommets here that, grommets, I don't know why I called them that, but it sounds good. It kind of keeps everything mounted in place. I've never had any issues with this, keeping it mounted in place. And you also have this mirror here. Now I will have the mirror and everything linked separately below so you can choose what you want to get. But these are two good options. I have one of each. 3D Mats sent me this one. We purchased this one. Both solid options here and slightly different. Now, the other thing I want to talk about briefly is the car seats that I use. So this is the Up-A-Baby, and this clicks right into the base, and that all mounts together. Now, the nice part about this one is that you're able to just leave this base in the vehicle, pop this out, and carry your baby. So that's been good. This can be a little heavy at times as your baby gains weight, but it is a really convenient piece. Then the other thing we have here is the Maxi Cozy car seat. It's been good. It's a little big, but it keeps your baby safe, and that's really the main thing that matters. So these are the car seats I use. These are not sponsored in any way, and I like them. The first accessory I'm going to show you is one of my favorites, and that is this matte carbon spoiler from T-Parts. This spoiler right here is the OEM one from Tesla, costs $550. This one from T-Parts costs around $300, but my discount code gets it to around the $260 region. This spoiler replicates the exact shape of this one from Tesla, and you can see how tight the fitment is. It's an excellent piece, and T-Parts has also quality customer service. One of the main things about me showing these various companies, and one of the reasons that I think it's important to work with them for years, is because a lot of these companies have terrible customer service and won't back you up when something actually goes wrong. So this one from T-Parts and all the things that they offer are excellent. But if you want the Tesla OEM one, you can get it on their website. I think it's around $550. But this way you can see the difference between both of them. The carbon weave is a little tighter on the OEM one. The pattern is a little looser on this one from T-Parts. And that doesn't mean it's a difference in quality. It's just a slightly different pattern. But I love the matte look of this. Now, these two accessories are important, as I just showed you in a recent video where I lost 2% of range because my tire pressure was incorrect. So right here we have the X9 Pro. And here we have the Fanttik X9 Ultra. I tested a ton of different air compressors. This is by far the fastest air compressor I have ever tested. It is 4 minutes faster, adding 20 PSI to a tire from the other ones that I tested. So this is excellent as a home base air pump. It will do everything extremely quickly. Has these rubber feet on the bottom, and it has an ultra long hose right here that tucks up nicely. In addition to that hose, you have storage, secret storage, for all different types of tips to pump up sports balls or floats or things like that. So it's a really high quality device. You can even charge other accessories like your phone that may need it, as well as having some lights here that turn on as well for extra lighting at night. So that is really nice. But that is a bigger device. You may not want to carry this in your car all the time, and that is why this is excellent and was a lifesaver on my cross-country road trip this summer. The Fanttik X9 Pro. You've probably seen these in Costco. I have really good discounts on both of these linked in the description. So these are excellent devices. This is great to keep in the car. This is good to have at the home base or for camping. Both going to be highly useful and last you a long time. The other thing you'll want to consider right when you purchase your Tesla is paint protection film and tint. I got mine all done at Dynamic Tint in Tempe, Arizona. Tyler there does really high quality work. He's done the front of my Model 3 Performance, and he's done the entire car on my Model Y with the two-tone look that we have. So he has all kinds of options. He's done more Cybertrucks than anyone. So if you want tint or paint protection film and you want it to be high quality work, I'll have them linked in the description below. Now, to match the matte carbon on the exterior that you have on your spoiler, you're going to want to have this on the interior. Now, the nice part about this, and the reason that it costs a lot more than the other ones that you see, is because they use the OEM dash piece that is seated in here, and then they replace it with a carbon fiber top. So it's slightly lighter in weight and gives you a true matte carbon and factory OEM finish, because they're actually using OEM pieces to put this in here. So that's why it costs more. But again, I've worked with these guys for over 3 years now. I've had this in my Model Y forever. They make it for the Model 3, for the Model Y, as well as the new Model 3. So they have these configured because, you know, on the old Model Y, you don't have the new design. It's over here. So they have these pieces as well as the dashboard. But this is an excellent piece. Again, it's an OEM plus look. No one's going to get in the car and go, oh, this is definitely aftermarket. It looks like it came with the vehicle, and that's what I love. So this is Spigen's phone holder, and what I really like about it is it has a button on the back that lets you do horizontal with your phone or vertical. So it has a really nice button, so you can see it's locked into place. Press the button and it locks in for the horizontal mode. So I really like it. I also like that it does not charge your phone, because you don't have to have a cable running down the back. They make one with a cable. I just like to have this one if I need to use my phone in addition to the infotainment system here. It gives me that option in a clear line of sight. So this has been a great phone holder. Now, you may have noticed we're getting some pretty cool telemetry here on the screen, and that's because this is the TestLogix app. I've done a whole dedicated video to this that I will link below, but this gives you really in-depth information on what's going on in your Tesla, gives you battery temperature, shows you what's draining your battery. It also shows when the front motor disengages to put the car in rear-wheel drive to make it run more efficiently. It also gives you access to shortcuts, so you're able to do chill kickdown as one of them. So when you turn that on and you're in chill mode, if you floor the car and keep the pedal depressed, it will kick back down into normal mode to give you the power that you want for that boost that you need, and then we'll go back into chill mode once you're driving the car normally again. So that's just one of it. There's also regen braking control, which lets you precisely tell the car how much regenerative braking you want. So if you have a newer Tesla, it doesn't let you change how much regen you get. With this app, you're able to adjust it to precisely what you want. So if you want to do 59%, you can do 59%, and then all you have to do is turn on regen braking control. That's just a brief overview of what this app does, TestLogix. I've been, again, using this for several years now. I'll have the full video linked below, but this is an awesome device, and I have a discount code for them. Now, the other thing we need to talk about in this car is floor mats. So that's something that almost everyone gets aftermarket at some point. The problem with the Tesla ones is a bunch of dirt gets in between them, and they don't give you a ton of protection, and they wear out easily. So I have two options for you that are really good here. One is a rubberized all-season one, and one is an ultra plush luxury carpeted mat. Let me show you those right now. This is a look at their premium perfect fit carpet floor liner. You can see it's a little bit dirty here, but this is what it looks like once it's all vacuumed. Now, 3D Mats has 4 different options. This is the premium. They also have the elegant perfect fit carpet floor liner, and they have the EleTech all weather in the Kagoo all-weather. The difference between Kagoo and Elitech is just the pattern that they have embossed into the mat itself. So whichever one you like the look of better, just pick that one. This is by far my favorite because it truly gives your car a premium feel every time you put your feet in it. It just looks really nice. The one downside of it is to clean them up, you would have to vacuum them out, and you can't just dump them out like you can with the other mats. With that said, it still has the bold design. It still has 3D Mat's proprietary Max Spider technology, which acts like Velcro but doesn't fray your car's carpet and damage it. They also have these mats for the trunk of your vehicle and then on the back side of the vehicle as well. And here's what I'm talking about with the Max Spider technology is this doesn't shift. So if I like push this as hard as I can, it sticks, but then when you lift it up, it peels up and it doesn't fray this. So this carpet, as you can see, looks just like it does the day I purchased the vehicle, and then it locks right into place but doesn't slip. I was a medical device sales rep, so I used these pretty intensively for many years, sliding 50-pound trays in and out of the vehicle. The only thing that has happened in that time is I cut it here once on the edge of a titanium tray, so that happened there, and then there's a little scuff back here. But other than that, if you spray some interior cleaner on them and then you just do a quick wipe up, I mean, you just saw me do it, it's not even a detailed wipe up, it still looks like it does the day you got it. So these are really high quality. The fitment is excellent. Also, check this out in the back of the Model 3. Little details like this, having this tab still exposed so you can get down into the sub trunk. So you can see here that they just had that little cutout done. It's just really nicely done, and the fitment is excellent just along this back padding and everything like that. Now, when you receive your 3D mats, they'll come in a box folded up. What I recommend is just set them out in the sun for 5 or 10 minutes. They'll kind of soften up and take their shape. Then from there, load them into your vehicle. Some people, when they get them, they're like, oh, it's all bent. It's like, yeah, you just need to set it out in the sun, let it take shape, and it'll fit perfectly in your vehicle. 3D Mats also has you covered whether you're looking to do your frunk, your sub-trunk, literally any surface in your vehicle. 3D Mats has an option for you. Again, I will have all my discount codes for them linked below. Now, the other thing people always talk about are the white seats, and I have 2 kids, so people were like, oh, well, the stains and the dirtiness and all that stuff. I've always said, if you want the white seats, do not let cleaning them be the reason that you don't get them, because these are very durable and they're very easy to clean, especially in the original Model Y and 3. So you can see right here, this seat is filthy. All I'm going to do is spray the Hydra-Silex interior cleaner on it. And then I'm going to actually spray into this brush here. And I have a 25% discount code to Hydra-Silex, which is actually their deepest discount. It's even better than their Black Friday deals. You can see we're just going to agitate it here. And again, been working with Hydra-Silex they were literally reached out to me when I had like 10,000 subscribers. So they've been with me. I've stuck with them through this, and they've been an excellent partner. And let's get this all clean. And you saw that I just did that in real time. I could do it again and get a really deep clean, but that is how easy it is to get your back seats cleaned up in the Model Y. So if you want white seats, don't worry about it. Just get this interior cleaner, get a brush. Again, it will all be linked below, and you'll be able to clean your seats and actually get the interior that you want. Even if you have black seats, at least once a year, do this process on all your surfaces. It will help keep that matte factory finish over the lifetime of your vehicle and just keep you feeling better about owning these long term. Another device that you may want to keep, and this could actually be a great gift for the holidays regardless of what car you own. This is excellent to be keeping on road trips. So you'll see we have this dirt down in the vehicle here. All we do is power it on, put it in boost mode, and then we're able to clean down in these crevices here, which are generally hard to get to. Even some bigger vacuums, they don't even fit down here. So we're able to get that all cleaned up, get down in these crevices, and it gives you a mobile cleaning device to just have on hand. So that's really nice. Even in this area right here, you can see how nicely that works even with dog hair. This is the Slim V8 Apex from Fanttik. So this is a great thing to have on the road if you need to do a quick cleanup, crumbs or anything like that as you're charging your vehicle or whatnot. So I will have this linked below. It has a great discount code and I've been using it for a while, and you can see how slim it is. You're able to even keep it in that compartment if you wanted to. But for home usage, for something that's a little bit more robust, this is the VacMaster Professional. Again, I've been using this for probably 5 or 6 years now. It's just been an excellent device. It has a really long hose, it has a really long cable, and it comes with all of the attachments you'd want to clean a vehicle. It also can be used as a wet vac. If you need to suck up a bunch of water or anything like that, you can do that with this as well. Another popular accessory are these sport pedals from T-Parts. Now, performance models already come with these, but if you want to replicate that look, they have this aluminum, brushed aluminum here that looks incredible with the rubber in between to help with grip if it's ever wet or snowy outside. This is an excellent and easy to install upgrade on T-Parts. Now, if you want to differentiate the look of your Model 3 by changing the wheel covers, these are the ones that come stock. Now, when you remove your stock wheel covers, it will look like this, and you can actually just get a finishing set if you want to show the rims on your Model 3. But here is another wheel cover from Vion. Now, one thing you will notice here is there's actually some marring on the actual rim of the vehicle from the stock wheel covers, and that is because of the way that they're designed. There's like a little plastic piece in there that rubs. I think it's a bad design. So this one from Vion, the good thing is they've actually included this foam adhesive which you attach to the rear of the wheel cover right along this edge to stop from that marring. Now, it's not going to stop from some of the marring that happens in here, but at least it reduces it around the edge. It's ridiculous that that happens, but here's what it looks like with this wheel cover on. So here's what it looks like at the end. Again, code Gjeebs will give you 10% off and free shipping. And Vion also has the best sunshade that you can get. They've redesigned it to use lighter aluminum, and then the mesh is actually more taut. So these are two excellent products from them that I highly recommend, and they've also been my most popular sellers. An additional rim feature that a lot of you are going to love, especially if you have a wife that loves to rub the rim along curbs like many do. These are the rim guards from Vion, and you can see they have them here for the 20-inch induction wheels on the Model Y, as well as the 21-inch Uber turbine wheels on the Model Y Performance. Not only do they match the paint perfectly, you can't even tell that they're there, and they give you extra protection if you do happen to find one of those curbs that, quote, jumps out at you. Again, these are on Vion.parts, code Gjeebs, 10% free shipping, next item. The other thing that might be nice is the Vion center console hub. Now, this specific one fits the refresh center console on the Model 3 and Y, not the new Model 3, it's the refreshed center console, as you can see here. So this gives you just more easy access and more capability out of the minimalist design in the Tesla, and also shows the watts that you're pulling here if you're into that type of thing. Again, another great accessory from Vion.parts. Now, I'm about to show you a ton of Alcantara accessories for the interior of your brand new Model 3, starting with this dash cover. You can see what the dash cover looks like before. It has this nice mesh to it that matches your door cards, but we've put a ton of Alcantara in that kind of changes the look of the interior. What's really nice about this dash cover is it has this separation point, but they've done it in the center here, which is behind the display, so you're not actually going to see it. And you can see that it is recessed here, so it sits perfectly on top of one another with the adhesive that goes over top of this mesh. So not only do you have this Alcantara, you also have Alcantara on the center display, which extends from where the phone holders are. You have it on your center console here. You have it on the door open button. There's a trim piece for the rear display, which looks really good. There's some even on the steering wheel. However, we did have issues with this piece, which is supposed to go right on top of your steering wheel. We just couldn't get it to sit flush, and I just wanted to make you guys aware of that. This piece, for some reason, it's just kind of a weird shape sitting up there, so we did have issues with this one. The ones that I like the most in this kit are the center display, the center console, and the rear display, as well as the dash. These all fit extremely well, so I highly recommend those. Again, I'll have that all linked in the description with my discount code at YESLAC. This is a unique accessory. If you park your Tesla outside and have it plugged in inside and the cable goes under the garage, this is a charging cable protector. So you lay this down here and then you lay that over top of the cable. That way the garage rests on this and you can actually move the cable in and out and not have all the pressure on the cable to prevent damaging it. So it's a niche accessory if you're parking your car outside, but it does exist. I'll have it linked below. Now, the other accessory I want to show you here is this charging cable from Vion. The reason I like this specific cable is because it has a 90-degree angle and is actually designed after the Tesla wall charger. So it has this 90-degree angle here, so it's not sticking out like this. This can easily break the tip off if it's bumped in the back seat. So it gives you some protection. Also, it's a really high quality piece. They make this in both USB-C and Lightning tips. So if you're ordering something else from Vion, it's free shipping over $29. This would be a good thing to add on. Now, the next thing that's going to be specific to the Tesla Model 3 Performance is a carbon seat back cover, which I'll show you right now. So here's a look at the finished product with the carbon fiber seat back cover. Fitment is great. It's perfectly aligned as it should. I had a little bit of an issue getting it to stick on the very end down here, but then on this side, it sits really well. Overall, fits nicely, changes the look of the back seats, and this carbon fiber weave almost perfectly matches the carbon fiber that's on the front of the Model 3 Performances across the top of the dash. Now, if you're looking for a mattress to go in the back of your Tesla Model Y, this is built specifically for the Tesla Model Y. And some of you may say, well, Tesla has a mattress. This costs less than half of that mattress, comes with an air compressor and everything to blow it up, and the fitment and comfort of it is incredible. So I've already done a video on this on Amazon. This is an excellent mattress because of the fitment and comfort. It also comes in a carrying case so you can easily stuff it in the back of your Model Y. But if you're going to be using it for camping, I highly, highly recommend this mattress from Nature Trips. Now, if you want to add more usable storage to your Tesla Model Y, Spigen has an under-seat compartment here that slides and pulls out so you can keep whatever in there. You can keep your detailing kit. It also has, you can see the bottom of it here is actually rubberized. It has the little Spigen logo there. So it's a really useful tray if you need to store more in your vehicle. Keep in mind with the 3D mats, because they have this bold design here to protect from anything spilling onto the actual carpet of the vehicle, you'll have to go kind of under that lip, but it does fit perfectly in there and doesn't wobble around. So really well built. Nice job from Spigen. Now, we haven't talked much about cleaning supplies for your car, and Hydrosilix just came out with a 7-year protection and a 3-year protection ceramic coating for your Tesla or whatever car you drive. And again, you can use my discount code there. My code normally saves you 25%. I think it's 23% on these. And you're going to want to watch this video right here. It shows you how to perfectly clean your Tesla.